When I was applying for postdoc positions, one of the most common questions that I got during interviews was, "How did you find out about this position?" And my answer to that question really made me stand out from other candidates. So today in this video, I'm going to share with you how I found all of my postdoc positions and how you can do it too. Hey there! If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm a former postdoc who recently started his first faculty position. I received multiple offers from top institutions worldwide before I accepted one at a prestigious university. In this video series, I'll be sharing with you my journey as well as tips and tricks that helped me throughout my PhD and postdoc that hopefully will help you too. If any of that sounds interesting, make sure to subscribe. So, in today's video, we'll be talking about networking and how you can use it to find the best postdoc positions. All right, so let's get started. So one of the first things that I want to say is that there are two types of networking. One of them is the type that you normally think of when you hear the word networking, and that is talking with people, exchanging business cards and all of that. The second type is less tangible but just as important, and that is participating in different professional activities like giving talks at conferences or publishing papers and all of that. So today I'll be focusing on the first type of networking, which is talking to people. All right, so let's start with where to meet people. First, you have local seminars and talks. These could be at your home institution or at other places, like, for example, a neighboring lab or something like that. Now, I would recommend going to talks both at your home institution as well as outside of your institution. And the reason for that is that it doesn't matter whether you're at a very prestigious institution or at a less prestigious institution. You want to go to as many talks as possible because there will always be people from outside of your institution that will attend those talks, and they might know of some open positions that are not advertised online yet. So even if you are at a prestigious institution like Caltech or something like that, don't just limit yourself to going to seminars at Caltech. Go to other places too. For example, UCLA, USC, other places nearby that have good groups in your area of research. Even if you are at a less prestigious institution, don't feel bad about going to prestigious institutions. Like if there's a talk at a neighboring group, go there, network with people. It doesn't matter. The second option is conferences. Conferences are an amazing place to meet people and to learn about recent developments in your field. They're also great to find out about open positions. And here I would like to point out that there are two ways that you can learn about open positions at conferences. One of them is through the talks themselves. Sometimes people will mention open positions during their talks. This mostly happens if you know the person. So for example, if you're friends with the speaker or something like that, then they might mention it. But oftentimes they don't mention it. So what you can do instead is after the talk, go and talk to the speaker and ask them, "Hey, are there any open positions in your group?" Or sometimes you can find this out by looking at the posters of the conference. Normally at the end of a talk, there will be a poster session, and that's when you can walk around and look at the posters and maybe find out about open positions. Another way of finding out about open positions at conferences is through career days. Many conferences nowadays organize career days where representatives from different academic groups come and present their groups, and they normally have open positions that they need to fill. So this is a great way of learning about potential places that you would like to work for and also about open positions. So I would definitely encourage you to go to career days. And one additional tip that I have for you here is that sometimes companies also participate in these career days. So if you're thinking of applying to industry after your PhD, then this is also a great way of networking with these companies and learning about potential open positions. All right. So the third option is online networking, and there are several ways that you can do this. So one of them is through social media like LinkedIn, for example, or Twitter or something like that. So for example, I posted about my postdoc position at a prestigious university on various social media platforms, and I had quite a few people messaging me asking for more information about the position. And this is really cool, because oftentimes this reaches people that the official application system won't reach. So you might be able to reach a larger audience by posting something like that on social media. Another thing that you can do is join professional organizations. So for example, in my field of quantum information, I joined the Quantum Information Society, and there I regularly receive emails about open positions that might match my profile. So this is another great way of learning about open positions. And then the last option is online forums. There are many online forums where people discuss open positions. So for example, I once saw someone on Twitter tweeting about a postdoc position, and then I went to a forum and posted a link to that position. And then several people thanked me saying that they didn't know about this position and now they were going to apply for it. So this is also a great way of helping other people and building your reputation within the community. And actually getting back to the social media thing, I would recommend not only posting about your position there, but also engaging with the community. For example, if someone posts about an open position that you don't know about, share it with your network so that more people know about it. And then also comment on people's work, share their stuff, engage with them. This is a great way of building your reputation within the community and maybe getting some attention from other people. Now let's say you met someone and they told you about an open position. What should you do next? Well, the first thing is, obviously send them your CV and cover letter. However, I would recommend not only sending a generic CV and cover letter to everyone, but tailoring them to each position. So if a person tells you about an open position, make sure to look at the description of that position and adjust your CV and cover letter according to that. For example, if the person tells you that they're looking for someone with expertise in X and Y, make sure that you highlight your experience in X and Y in your CV and cover letter. And another thing that you can do is ask the person that referred you for a bit of feedback on your CV and cover letter. Many people will be happy to do that, and then you can follow up. So after sending the documents, it's always good to send a follow-up email, just to make sure that they received your application and to reiterate your interest in the position. And this is a mistake that I see many people make. They send the documents, they don't hear back for a while, and then they think that that's it and they give up. Don't do that. Always send a follow-up email just to make sure that they received everything and to reiterate your interest in the position. And if you don't hear back after a week or two, then you can send another follow-up email. Don't be afraid to be persistent here. And the final thing that I want to say is that networking is a very important part of finding a job. So if you're applying for jobs and you don't know anyone in the area, don't despair. Just go to talks, go to conferences, join professional organizations, and just put yourself out there. I promise you that if you do that, you will find the right position for you. All right. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, please consider subscribing and also liking the video. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.